Everyone, it is after CES Unveiled. This is Chris Miller of anewdomain.net, senior editor, and also of Spike Studio. We have a first look summary at all the exhibitors and information from tonight.
It's your wrap-up of CES 2014 Unveiled, brought to you by Spike Studio.
Hello everybody, it is CES time here in Las Vegas. We went to CES Unveiled, which is a preliminary look at all of the vendors and exhibitors that want to be seen early. So they say about 100 or so, I think it was a little bit less. And instead of giving you an individual review of every single one of them, what I did is want to give you a summary of the entire floor and what I thought the main categories were. First thing I saw in Group 1, which I would call it, is your health and wellness and fitness. A lot of exhibitors were out there about health and wellness. They wanted to track your heart rate. They wanted to track your pulse rate. They wanted to see how well you slept. They wanted to see if you actually were getting enough exercise during the day. And then there's Mother. Mother wanted to see everything about you. This was a freaky little gadget, a little confusing. I'm not going to go in depth about it, but just to let you know that it involves cookies and a little bitty white ghost looking thing that apparently wants to know everything you do during the day. We'll have more on them probably later on during the week. We even caught such things under the wellness and fitness as something like Wellograph here, but it's a watch, so it's kind of like the other ones that track your steps, but this one is all about just tracking your health and steps. It looks sleek as a watch, but it didn't do much else that it appeared to from everything we saw, including the demos and actually playing with it. Otherwise, in the health and wellness, you'll find a lot of it was application-based. It was available to upload to a website to give you a portal you could compare to your friends, but all of it had some sort of gadget you either had to hold in your hand, you had to wear on your body, and you had to do something else with. We reviewed things before, such as the Withings Pulse. We reviewed the Shine by Misfits. Both of them were also there tonight, and a few new products that both of them were talking about and launching. Category 2 that I like to consider was home automation. It's a very large, broad category, and it covered everything from new lock systems for your home. It could involve you having a key fob or remote application access to lock and unlock doors. There was also the lighting category. Lighting is becoming a major part of home automation. Everything from setting up environments for lighting from your house into controlling how it looks when you actually just wake up in the morning and go to sleep. That then hooks into some of the wellness apps that you saw. Other parts were a device that was really cool from, I believe it's Canary. And what they did is they put it in the room and you let it sit there, and in 30 seconds it's set up, hooks to your Wi-Fi and does stuff, but it learns your environment and then alerts you when things are a major variance in your environment. So let's say there's carbon monoxide or your temperature drops more than 10 degrees. So that's a cool little tool they had. Even Lowe's was there with their new home automation system that monitors everything there is to know about your house. So look for a lot more things from home automation, including new little robotic tools that'll actually clean your floor. This one both mopped and scrubbed. We have a separate review for them that's going to be online shortly. Category 3, speakers, music, and headphones. Everybody thinks that they now have the best quality sounding headphones and speakers or some new thing that's going to make it not only sound better, but be a little more portable. So what we saw were things like an under 1 pound Bluetooth speaker. We saw new earbuds that have no wires. Well, they had a wire that connected them together, but just didn't tether to your phone. We saw some ones that kind of go to health and fitness, but it was a headband with the actual audio speakers built in the headband that was then, of course, Bluetooth down to your device as well. So you're going to get into a lot of those. We also saw a lot of things in that area about the actual speaker category. There was some that looked like giant bullets. They were big and shiny. They were Bluetooth enabled. There were ones that were actually you plug your device into. There were others that you tethered together. Whatever it was, they now have the best crystal clear audio that you can possibly imagine. They're going to tell you that this week at CES. We'll probably have a lot more about some of these vendors. The fourth category we had was cases, phone cases. And they had to do absolutely everything possible to be better than what they were before. Guess what? They're phone cases. So you have ones with built-in batteries. We've had that before, but now they have better batteries because they're bigger batteries. We had ones that had plugs built into the case. Literally, you would literally just pop open the plug on the back and plug your whole phone, including the case, into the wall. Little discerning to plug it into the wall, but if you think about it, if you had a Bluetooth speaker or a Bluetooth headset or a Bluetooth wireless ear thing because you were doing great sports and fitness stuff, guess what would happen is you could still kind of use your phone as you moved around. That was an interesting one to see. Other ones had solar on the back. Other ones just provided more functionality features in terms of focusing, and it was amazing to see. We did see one actual brand new phone on the floor, which I was going to include under category 5, but close enough to cases to blend us in. So this is actually a company that has made a brand new phone, Android-based, and we'll probably have an in-depth review on them later in the week. Also in the phone charger category, we had a couple other ones, and one of them was the actual foldable, rollable out. Drop your phone on it and it rolls out. You don't plug it in, but you have to roll it and put your phone on it. Just more stuff to carry, but it's cool. Category 5. Almost like a tornado in a way. This is stuff. Category 5 is everything that really didn't fall in the other 4, and it was kind of just random and stuff. One of them was the little ball that you controlled with your phone and it rolled around the floor. It's a toy, it's a gadget. It doesn't really do much else, it's stuff. Then there was a couple things that actually fell into place nowhere. One of them was the thing you stick in your mouth when you have orthodontics, and it helps your orthodontics apparently work faster to move your teeth. I don't know. But that one was there, as you can see in the picture. You could stick that thing in there if you wanted to play around with that. Now, one cool thing that falls under stuff would be the new 4G streaming cameras. What is this for you? That means that instead of you taking pictures or taking video or trying to hook it up to something through the computer to live stream, these cameras are inclusive. So picture a GoPro on steroids. They're not necessarily GoPro cameras. I just want to disclaimer that. But the idea is they actually had one live, as you can see in the picture here, that was broadcasting, but the actual camera itself is streaming 4G across the network. I believe it's Verizon. They also had on the side, which everyone was crowded around, was ski goggles and scuba masks that had the built-in cameras that would also stream. So now imagine all your sports videos you see that are GoPro'd and done later, you're watching it live and streaming across a 4G network. That was pretty cool. Brookstone even had a new little mirrored reflective camera video thing. That falls under stuff, but I don't, look at the picture, I don't get this one. You, instead of putting a phone case like this and a stand, and it's a mirror and you video conference. These guys actually have a longer in-depth video that's going to be up that you can watch, link here. A battery that would charge a phone. It was also solar powered on the back, and it also had LED lights on it as well to provide light at any time that you needed to. They're also getting into a few future things, which you can see in the side of the picture, a auto kit or home emergency kit, which is a collection of lights. So basically providing light to everyone at any time, and it holds the charge for a long time, and the LED lights work for a long time on one single charge and don't take long to charge up, and some of the other ones have the solar so they can charge on their own. Look for the interview with this one. I think this is a really just cool technology, but it definitely fell under stuff. Now this one was pretty interesting. It fell under stuff, and it kind of touched on the wellness category. This is from Schwinn. This is their new actual cycle nav. What you did is you have an app on your phone, you program in a route that you want to ride. It Bluetooth synchronizes with this device. You put it on the front of your bike, and what do? You ride along and it yells directions at you. So instead of wearing earbuds that are Bluetooth to listen to your phone to tell you to go, you have a little speaker on the front of your bike that yells at you and tells you to go, or that you missed a turn. Or how obnoxious is that? You already think about that in your car, and it already says, rerouting, please make a U-turn the next. Now your bike's going to be telling you that too. But this is something new for all you fitness enthusiasts. Oh, did I mention earlier? Headphones? This one under stuff was little gadgets for your remote controls. They're little scroll buttons that you put on your... It's stuff. This is stuff. One last thing under stuff, and this one was pretty cool, but it's for the gamers that everybody wants to see. This is a full body kit. It has a headband, it has things that go down your arms, it connects to a big body thing. Everywhere this guy moved, it actually was moving the game. It was really cool to watch. And I can imagine if you're a heavy gamer, this is something you want to play with. He was playing the game, big shooting game, of course, first-person shooter, but every movement he did, including ducks and leans and everything, the game reacted right with him. Cool one, under stuff, but for the gamers, you're going to like this. So catch us all week long. We will be broadcasting live from Showstoppers on Tuesday night. Don't forget to subscribe to the playlist or the channel for Spike Studio as well. You'll have plenty of product reviews, not only during CES, but also in the next weeks to follow.